So you watched the Disney Speedstorm launch event, or you noticed other players doing it. Multi-tricking. This is where you can do 2 tricks in the air at once. Very rarely, you can even pull 3 tricks off. But you might be wondering, how exactly do you do it? Well, with the release of the game, there's been a lot of changes with this patch. One of the more noticeable changes has been the effects on the game in terms of the UI, as well as what's on your racer when you're driving. You'll see blue lightning or blue sparks when you can do an aerial move. So even if you're not going to multi-trick, you can still see it. So basically you just press the trick button when you see the blue spark. You don't really need to worry or stress out. It's not actually precise. You can be really lenient on when pressing it. You can even mash it if you want to. If you do it 2 times in a jump, you'll get 2 aerial moves. If you do it 3 times, you'll get 3. It's a pretty simple concept. Also, every class can do it, every speed level can do it. You don't really need to reach a certain speed threshold to do multi-tricks. So there's one more thing that I wanted to know when the multi-tricking was introduced. Does it actually do anything? Well, I tested it a few times and with a few racers. Long story short, it doesn't do anything. You don't get boosts, you don't get nitros. The only thing you really do is look cool. Now, I don't know if there's plans to fix that in the future. I highly recommend that they do that, because why would you introduce a new mechanic if it does nothing? If I were you, especially in online play, I wouldn't really stress too much about doing 2 tricks because it doesn't do anything. More often than not, you could just lose control over your cart by doing another trick too close to the ground. If you don't land flat when doing a trick, you lose out on a big chunk of boost. So doing 2 tricks in the air is very risky because you might not land flat. You'll notice your cart turns red when you don't land flat when you're jumping. If it turns red, you are losing out on a boost that you can get if you landed flat. I hope I was able to give you a bit more insight on multi-tricking, and of course, if you guys want to see guides of specific characters or guides within Speedstorm, I have every single guide you would ever need. Check out my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you guys for doing what? Popping often. You'll often.